Hello, my friends. Today we're talking about part 3 of what stops you from getting what you want. Hopefully this is going to answer that question and you're going to be able to move beyond the things that are stopping you. I have a short story for you. A guy was going on a hike and he was hiking through this small town. He gets to a neighborhood store, and it was one of those stores in a small town where you walk up 4 or 5 steps and then you go in the little country store. And on the porch was an old guy sitting in a rocking chair and his dog laying next to him. Well, the dog was making these sounds, he was whining, and the young man, who happened to be an animal lover, he says to the old man, "What's wrong with the dog? Why is he whining?" The old man said, "Well, because he's laying on a nail." The young guy says, "Well, why don't he get up off the nail?" The old guy says, "Well, it's not hurting bad enough." That's our story. We're talking today about what we feel, how we feel. Me, for example, I don't feel like getting up and exercising every morning. I don't feel like eating my vegetables. I don't feel like substituting a salad for a hamburger. I don't feel. A lot of people call that lack of motivation, or, if it's in the case of doing certain things, it's procrastinating. I'm procrastinating when it comes to exercising. Well, my problem is that I'm laying on a nail and it's not hurting bad enough to get off. When my weight is increasing or I'm not making enough money, there are things that I could do to remedy that. But it's not hurting bad enough. It hasn't become a problem so big that it's going to make me do something about it. What if we flip that around? What if we started acting on our needs, doing the things that we need to do, getting up and actually exercising 3-4 times a week? Would that make a difference in our life? Most definitely. What if we substituted that hamburger for a salad? It would definitely make a difference in our life. We have to do the things that are necessary if we want to grow. If we want to make more money, we're going to have to, stop procrastinating and get busy when it comes to work, doing the things that we need to do at our employment or even our business. I'm self-employed. I run a couple different businesses. And if I don't do what it takes, if I don't get out there and do that marketing plan, meet with my staff, do all the right things, then I am not going to grow that business. I can procrastinate because I don't feel like doing it. Well, I want you to look at your life today and say, what areas of my life can I actually start doing, start executing, whether I feel like it or not, make it happen. Okay, so we've talked about the 3 things that are stopping us from getting what we want, and just want to recap them with you. Number 1 was the things that we believe about ourselves. People have told us all our life from childhood that we weren't capable. We look at our parents and we see that they've reached a certain level. So we feel like that's our cap, that's our ceiling. So we don't pursue things any farther. What we believe about ourselves can stop us. And number 2 was what we fear. Some of us fear success. Some of us fear failure. And that's why we don't take a chance and do things. That's why we don't grow. We fear going to our boss. We fear that he's going to say no if we ask for a raise or something like that. But what we have to do is get beyond our fears, step into it. One of my fears was talking in public, speaking in front of people. I decided that I was just going to do it, and it has changed my life. You too can step into the things that you fear. And the last one, which we just discussed, is what you feel. Get beyond what you feel and do what you need to do. Execute. All right, my friends, remember that no one achieves greatness without hard work, without the actual doing. Please like or subscribe and be blessed.